Hi, everybody. This is Chris from Heyo, and welcome to today's webinar where I'll be talking about how to design an effective campaign in minutes. It's great to have everybody with us on the webinar today. And this webinar today is specifically designed for those of you who are new to Heyo. You're probably signed up for a free trial. Maybe you're just checking things out. I'm going to show you the ropes, take a few minutes to answer your questions, and by the end of this webinar, you should have all the tools you need to build a really effective and attractive campaign and publish it to Facebook, web, and mobile. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in to get started by just telling you a little bit about Heyo. So just in case you don't know, Heyo is a great platform that provides drag and drop functionality and helps you easily build campaigns, contests, and other landing pages to grow your fan base and to increase email subscriptions using great templates that are, again, really easy to design and to publish. One of the cool things about our platform that is really unique to a lot of our competitors is that with Heyo, you can actually create one campaign, and with one click, you can publish it as a Facebook app and also as a web landing page and as a mobile optimized landing page. Again, you can do that all with one click. It's extremely effective, and in today's day and age, it's really important to make sure that you're published in all the right places. We serve a lot of different customers, from small local businesses to mid-market, all the way up to enterprise clients like NBC, The Economist, and Charbroil Grills. And this is just a little sampling for you of some of the brands that we work with. Want to make sure we're all on the same page. So you're probably signed up for this webinar because you are currently trying out a free trial of Heyo. If you haven't done that yet, I would encourage you to do so. Our free trials are good for 1 week, and there's no credit card required to sign up. You just go to heyo.com/free, and you can sign up for a 7-day free trial. You'll have access to all premium templates, to all widgets. You'll even have access to our excellent customer care team if you need help and support. So I'd definitely recommend that you do that. All right, so now it's time for the demo. I'm going to dive right in and show you how to use the Heyo application. So I'm at www.heyo.com right here. I'm going to click login. I'm going to log in with my email address. Okay, great. So if I've already got a business created, I can just click on the business that I would like to use to create my campaign. Or you can click add a new business, which I'm going to do here. And today I'm going to be Cabo Fish Taco, which is a local seafood restaurant right near the Heyo headquarters. Oh, looks like I've already reached my account limit. That's all right. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just use this one instead. So I'm going to first click add a campaign over here on the right-hand side. Looks like I've reached my limit there too. That's okay. I'm going to go back and just delete this one. Awesome. All right, so I'll select add a campaign. And the first thing I'll need to do is get started by just picking the template I want to use. Now over here on the right-hand side, you'll see I've got some options. These are the different categories of templates. And you've got default templates with some basic options here. You've got our premium templates, and I'm going to show you these first and how those work. And those are pre-built templates that are really easy to, it's already designed for you. It's really easy to just swap in the right content for your business and get that published. Then you've also got some industry templates as well. But for now, I'm going to go straight to these premium templates, and I'm going to pick this first one called the contest template. The contest template is really sort of your basic sweepstakes application. It's really easy to use. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that one. Yes, I'm sure. And then you can see, basically, I'm in the editor now. I am in what we call the campaign builder. And right here in the middle of the screen, I've got some different blocks of content that I can edit. And as I mouse over these, you can see that the one that I'm hovering over highlights, and I just click it. And then over here on the right-hand sidebar, this is where I will update the content myself and customize my campaign. So now I've selected this logo at the top left. I'm just going to click the upload button, and I can just pick a logo file right off my computer. I could also grab a screenshot off my website if I wanted to do that. I've got one right off of the Cabo Fish Taco website. I'm just going to upload that. As I said, it's pretty easy to do, to just grab a photo that you've already got, or a logo image that you've already got for your business, and just swap that right in. Now I've got this banner image here. I'm going to click that, and just like I did with the logo, go over here to the right, click upload, find a banner image that I want to use, and I've got one set up already that should fit the bill. You'll notice that over here on the right-hand side, you've got a recommended image size, which is 443 pixels wide and 581 pixels tall. If you put in a photo that's a different size, we will try to, or Heyo will try to auto-fit it. You may not get the best visual experience. So I've got this hero image here, if you will. And at the top, I've got a message that says, enter today to win free tacos for a year. That's a pretty great prize. I would love to eat really excellent fish tacos every day for a year. So then I'm just going to click on this contest countdown. Now, this is a really great component that helps create some urgency for your campaign. You just click on it, and you pick the contest end date and time. I'm going to set this to go out a little over a week from now. It's going to end next Friday, the 24th. And I'm going to have it go until it's like 5 o'clock p.m. There we go. And save those changes. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, looks like I've lost my images there, but they should be fine. There we go. I knew they were there. The last thing I'm going to do is just click on this share area. So I'm going to click here, and I've got, again, some options on my right. And this is where I'd want to put in, my own website, if I want to share that, or my Facebook page, whatever the right spot is. I'm actually going to just open a new page. Here's the Cabo Fish Taco website. I'm going to click to go straight to their Facebook page. There it is. Grab that URL. I'm just going to drop that in for my share link. I can also update the share text as well if I want to customize that message. Awesome. So I've got that basically set up exactly how I want it so far. The last thing I just need to do is update this text block right beneath the image. So I'm going to click on that, and I will highlight that text. And this is where I want to put my contest rules. I can say must be 18 years or older to enter. And I could put some other rules I've got too. I'm just going to throw in some placeholder text there for now. And I can just use this text editing palette here, and I can resize my text. I can change the text I'm using. I'm going to go with just a basic sans serif. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And, I think that's looking pretty good. Awesome. So I can save those changes. So here's my campaign. I actually think it's looking pretty nice. And once I've got all the content updated the way I want, I'm going to go to save and preview. And now I'm in preview mode. And in this step, I can actually kind of click around and see what my contest will look like and how it will function. I can also customize the name of this campaign and the app thumbnail. And that's important. I'm going to show you in just a moment where this will show up in Facebook. So I'm going to call this Free Taco Contest. And I'm also going to grab another image here that I can upload to just customize that app thumbnail that shows up in Facebook and make sure it looks really nice. The other thing you'll notice while this is uploading, the other thing you'll notice is that I've got some options here as to where I can publish. And as I mentioned early on, you can use Heyo to publish your campaign to Facebook, to mobile, and to web, which is really, really great. And I can actually click and look at these different previews to get a feel for what my campaign will look like on these different platforms. And I'm going to talk you through exactly how this works. So I'm going to click publish. I'm happy with how my campaign looks. If you have multiple Facebook pages that you manage, you'll need to just pick the page where you want to publish the campaign. So I'm going to pick this one that I've got set up already. Okay, so it says, high five, your campaign is live. So you can see this URL here, which I'm going to copy. We call this a smart URL. The reason is when you use this URL to promote your campaign, whenever somebody clicks to go and view the page behind this URL, Heyo will provide and specifically show the right campaign experience based on the device that your user or your customer is using. So what that means is, let's say you have an email newsletter that you send out and you say, hey, I'm running this great contest, click here, and you give them this same link right here. When they read that email newsletter from you, if they read it on their mobile phone and they click on the link, they're going to see the optimized mobile experience. If they're reading it from their desktop or their laptop and they click on the link, they're going to go see the campaign in Facebook. Heyo is always going to show the right experience to the end user based on the device that they're using. And that's really important because so many people nowadays are browsing the internet. They're using Facebook from their mobile phones. In fact, on their last earnings call, Facebook stated that 48% of all active daily users on Facebook are only viewing Facebook from their mobile phone. So it's really important to have that mobile optimized experience. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this campaign looks like live now that it's published. And you can see here, it looks pretty good. I've got my really nice attractive picture of my fish tacos. I've got my logo. I've got my contest countdown. Here are the contest rules I punched in. Heyo automatically publishes the required legal disclaimer for Facebook as well on the page. And I've got these different share options, right? If somebody clicks to share my contest, this is what will happen. We'll auto-generate the share option so they can post the contest to their page and share it with their friends. So now as people come in and they enter their email address because they want to win free tacos or whatever great prize you're giving away, they'll see a message saying their entry has been submitted. And on the back end, behind the scenes, Heyo is storing those contest entries for you, and you can download them at any time right into a CSV. It's a really simple interface and really easy to do. So there you go. It's now 1:16 p.m. I started right after the top of the hour. I think it's been less than 15 minutes. I created my contest page, picked my template, created my contest page, dropped in my own content, set things up just how I liked, went through, customized my app thumbnail, my contest name, and I published a campaign in just a few minutes. And I actually think it looks pretty good. I'm going to show you what this campaign looks like when it's actually live on Facebook. So let me go to the page where I published it, and actually there it is right there. So you can see right below what would be sort of the cover image and the information about your business. Right above the timeline, you've got these different apps. And you can see here's the one that I just published. Actually, it's not. I got a different one here. There it is. Free taco contest. All right, I'm going to swap that with that one right there. Cool. So as you can see, if you've got lots of apps on your page, then obviously you can move those around, and you'd want to give your contest some really nice prominent placement. So here's where the link is to that contest. It's got my tagline here, free taco contest. When somebody clicks on it, they get taken right to your contest entry page. It's really simple. It works really well. Now, some of you might be saying to yourself, well, this looks great, Chris, but I've got other things I want to do. I want to have a little bit more control. I want to build something in custom. How do I do that? You can also do that with Heyo. So I'm actually going to go back to my dashboard, and I'm going to start a new campaign here. I'm just going to edit one of these existing ones, actually. I'm back here to the pick a template step, and this is where initially I grabbed one of these premium templates. I grabbed the contest template, but I'm going to click instead on default templates, and these templates give you a little bit less to start with, but a lot of room to customize. In fact, complete control to customize. So I'm actually going to pick this. Let's see. Let's do this featured banner template. See what that looks like, and I'm going to select that. Yes, I am sure. And so now here I am in Heyo. So I'm back to that point where I'm looking at my template. I've got different blocks of content. Just like before, I can hover over these blocks of content and I can click each one to customize. Or I've got this option right here at the top, and I'm already there, called Add Widgets. And I've got all these different widgets that I can add to my template. So I've already got a featured image at the top as kind of like a banner, and I really like that. So I'm still Cabo Fish Taco, let's say. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a new banner image to place there. There we go. That one looks good. I'm going to drop that into my campaign. All right. Looks good. So there's my banner image. And then I like this text box here. So I'm actually going to go back to the Cabo Fish Taco website, and I'm going to grab some of this text. Let's say I grab that much. That looks pretty good. And over here in the text editor, I'm going to just paste in the new text that I have. Okay, that looks good as well. And again, just like before, I can update this font size, font type, can make it look exactly how I want it to look. Give it a really nice look and feel. For now, I'm kind of happy with how it looks. I'm just gonna leave it like that. The headline here I can change, and I can say maybe we'll make this an About Us page. All right, now here's where I can start to get creative. Again, for you folks that just really want to have total control over what you're doing. If I don't like these page elements, I can just delete them. I don't really need, I'm building an About Us page. I don't really need a countdown timer on it. So you can see as I hover over it, there's this little X. I'm just going to remove that widget, say yes, and delete it. I'm just going to remove a couple of these and just create a little bit of empty space, which is great. And what I'm going to do is you've got all different kinds of widgets here that you can add. You've got the text and image widgets, which are nice and basic and you can customize. You have an HTML widget. I can actually drop this in. I can add, paste in whatever HTML code I've got, and this will display whatever it is that HTML code is pointing to. I've got all different kinds of video widgets, YouTube, Vimeo. I'll show you a couple of these share button widgets. I've got a LinkedIn share button I can add, which is great. I've got my Google Plus +1 button. I can add that in. So I can add some of these share buttons in and customize it a little bit. I've got PayPal checkout button. I've got a comment form I can drop in. I have the countdown timer, which I just deleted. I'm not going to put that one back in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this HTML widget just to give you a feel for how these different widgets work. So I've already got some HTML code that I'm going to use. So in this example, I'm using MailChimp as my email marketing provider. And some of you also might be using MailChimp. You might be using Constant Contact, MadMimi, iContact, any number of email marketing providers out there. Well, in MailChimp, I can create a sign-up form, which I've already done. And MailChimp just gives me the HTML code for that form. So I've already got that copied. I'm going to go in here, click on the HTML widget in the box, just paste in. I'm just literally just pasting in this HTML code. I don't know what it means. MailChimp gave it to me, said it would work. I click Save Changes, and boom, there's my contact form. That looks pretty good. Okay, great. Subscribe to my mailing list. I'm just going to drop that right in here. And then the last thing I'm going to do is, I like this image being right here. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to grab myself one more picture. Oh, I like that one of the town at night. And I'm going to drop that in as well. And that kind of lines right up. It looks nice. Looks really nice. So there you go. So, using one of those default templates, I picked the featured banner template. I've been able to customize the content, delete some of the content, swap it in with these different widgets that Heyo offers to really customize the page and make it look exactly how I want it to look. And I'm quite happy with that. When I get to the end, I'm still going to go ahead and click Save and Preview. I'm going to be able to view my page, make sure it looks exactly how I want it to look. Whoops. Get back to that campaign. There it is. And there's my campaign, and it looks pretty good. I can click Preview. I can get a feel for how things look. And when I'm all set, I can still just go ahead and publish this campaign. And then I can go and see how it looks right on Facebook. And there it is. There's my campaign published to Facebook. It's my About Us page. I've got my contact form here, so I can punch in, when somebody punches in an email address, first and last name, and click subscribe. They're automatically added to my MailChimp email marketing list, which is really great. And I'm happy. I've got my share buttons here for Google Plus and for LinkedIn Share, and I'm good to go. And that, now I've covered not just one way, but two different ways that you can use Heyo to create a really attractive and effective campaign or landing page for your business. I'm going to show you one other thing that is a really common question that we get, which is, with that first premium template, how can I get my lead data? People are entering their email addresses. Heyo's storing it behind the scenes. How do I get to my lead data? So just to kind of ground us again, here's what the campaign looks like. This was the very first template that I customized. I'm going to go back to the dashboard, click on that campaign, and over here, again, always on the right-hand sidebar is where I've got my options. I see analytics and template data, and right below that, I see today's date, and I see a little link that says generate. I click that link to generate. Heyo's creating a CSV for me, and when it's done, I get the new link for leads for my form. So whenever I want to check in and see how my contest is doing, I just come right back here. I click on analytics and template data, and I download my CSV. Well, hopefully this has been helpful for you guys. I've covered, again, how to create a successful campaign within Heyo, and how to do that two different ways, using these really great pre-built templates called premium templates, which are right here. We've got 4 different options here that you can pick from, or using one of these default templates, which are more basic but allow you to completely customize the look and feel of the app or the campaign that you're creating. So hopefully that's been really helpful. When you're all set, and you probably saw back at my dashboard, when you're in your free trial, we always let you know where you stand. So at the bottom of the screen here, you'll see a little banner that tells you how many days you've got left to use Heyo. When your free trial expires, any campaigns that you've created that are live will no longer be active. So make sure that before that time, you go down here to the bottom. You'll see the blue button that says Buy Heyo Now. You'll click that. You'll be able to view our different plans. And then you'll be able to select the plan, annual or monthly, that works best for you, and then just click Buy Now, and you'll be good to go. So I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. It's definitely been enjoyable for me to get to spend some time with you and show you a little bit about how to use the Heyo platform and to build effective campaigns that look great and work really, really well on Facebook, on mobile, and on web. So as always, you can shoot us an email at support@heyo.com if you've got any further questions, and we'd be glad to help you out, and always love to chat with folks who are trying out the Heyo platform. So thanks so much for spending some time with me today, and hope you enjoy building campaigns with Heyo.